Okay, I'm going to go over how to use the stat end of the calculator to get the expected value and the standard deviation. So if I go into stat, it looks like this. It's a set of lists. Operates much like a spreadsheet. If there's columns that you don't want, you can use this delete A, and when you come, remember you've got options and you won't see all of the options at the start, so you might need to press F6. Now what I've got, you'll recognize the 10, -2 and 0. They're from the probability problem. So if I put 1, use my fraction button, 6, and enter, and then what was it, 4/6 was the probability of losing $2, and then 1/6 is the probability of breaking even. So now I've got in my columns, I've got the equivalent of the table. Possible values, list 1, probabilities to go with each value, list 2. Now I want to calculate, so I have to go across and now calculate, so on F2. Now I'm going to use one variable, but before I do that I'm going to go to set, because this is quite important. There's a default setting that's not always right here, so this is set up right. The first variable is my X values in list 1. And the first variable, frequency, which instead of frequency we've got probability, is in list 2. Now there's a bit of a default setting. Sometimes I think if you change your batteries, that'll be set at a 1, and you'll have to tell it list 2 to get it right. Once you've got that set up, you're fine, and then you just go to one variable. When I go to one variable, this relates to the values in the note. The top with the X with a little bar on it, that's your expected value. So 0.3333, that's our 33 cents expected winnings. It doesn't have the variance, but the beauty of this is you might recognize the 19.33, that's the sum of all the X squareds. Okay, but the beauty of the calculator is you'll see the standard deviation symbol here with the standard deviation of X, $4.38. Now that's the standard deviation we got using the formula in the note, but we can get it direct off the calculator if you're prepared to put it in and use the list, as long as you check the set. Okay, so it's quite good, and you can do that in an exam. It's considered perfectly valid. Okay.